go over the plan again?
Plan?
Braxton, thank you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Back from an early screening for The Accountant 2. I was pretty excited for this movie. I really liked the first movie, and this was kind of it's one of my most anticipated movies of the year, and it was definitely kind of my movie for April that I was looking forward to seeing. Some things that really don't have anything to do with the movie that kind of, I don't know. I forget about the theater experience sometimes. Sometimes the theater experience can affect a movie experience negatively or positively. This time it was positive. Like, the crowd I went and saw this with was really into the movie. Just the people that sat next to me were just like super movie geeks right out of the gate. We were just talking about movies and going to Comic-Con and Star Wars Celebration and stuff like that. It was just a cool, fun time. Just hang out with strangers and watch a good movie. But yeah, this movie I was pretty pumped for. It takes place 8 years after the first film. You've got Ben Affleck's character. If you remember at the end of the first film, him and Jon Bernthal say they're gonna, maybe hang out, see each other again. Well, that doesn't really happen. They've kind of been estranged for 8 years. J.K. Simmons' character ends up getting murdered. I'm pretty sure that's in a trailer. And so you basically, the story on this one is I forget the lady's name who J.K. Simmons promotes in his place. She reaches out to Ben Affleck's character to help figure out what's going on. And then he reaches out to his brother, who he hasn't seen in 8 years, to get his help. So that's kind of the gist of this movie on this one. And I really freaking like this movie. And both of the people that I sat next to and talked to, like I said, about the movie, both came out of this movie saying that they liked it better than the first movie. And I have to agree. Like, Gavin O'Connor, he's done some really cool movies. That's who directed this. He did The Accountant. He did Warrior. He did The Way Back a few years ago. He's a good director. And in this one, I think the action, the comedy is ratcheted up a little bit more than in the first film. There's, I wouldn't say the story's like revolutionary or anything, but I think it got a good story. A lot of heartfelt moments, and really, Jon Bernthal and Ben Affleck just hanging out, and just their dialogue between each other, their chemistry is just great. And Jon Bernthal in particular is such a good actor, and he just like elevates this movie beyond what it is. I think Ben Affleck's really good in this movie. Really, everybody's good in it, but those two definitely stick out. And yeah, is the movie perfect? No. I mean, some of my, I guess, nitpicky. There's no Anna Kendrick in this movie, which is a negative for me because I really like Anna Kendrick, and she's not only in this movie, but they don't really mention her character at all, which I think she's pretty integral to the first film for them to just ignore that character altogether. And I would say for a movie called The Accountant, and if you remember the first movie, there is some accounting that goes on. There's not a whole lot of accounting that goes on in this movie. It's mostly just a murder mystery and an action movie and with a little bit of comedy. Once again, to me, that's nitpicking, but if you really like the accounting part of The Accountant, you may be disappointed seeing this one. But for me, I loved it. If you like the first Accountant, I think you're really going to like this. There's a couple scenes in here that will really have me going, that were really funny. The action is just really well choreographed. There's this scene at the end where they're just kind of like firing on all cylinders. And I just enjoyed it. And it's one of them movies when you leave the theater, you just feel good after watching it. Or maybe that was just me because I had a good time with some strangers. But I enjoyed it. I can't wait to add it to the collection and watch it again. And I'm going to give The Accountant 2 a 4.5 out of 5. But when you guys get to go see this in a couple weeks, let me know what you think. And until next time, this is Randy Cage. Peace out.